Hi, I hope you're very welcome. Good to see you, or not see you as the case may be. What we're going to look at here today is a little bit about data cleansing using Power Query. All right. So, depending on what version of Excel you have, you'll basically find Power Query up here under the data ribbon. All right. And if I go to the data ribbon here, most versions are going to have something like this from, table, or range. All right. And that's the thing you're looking for. So what I've done already is I've already converted this data into a table, insert and table. So it's been done already. It's done. And the next thing I need to do now is basically load this into Power Query because I just want to make some changes to the data. I want to do lowercase, uppercase, trim, remove spaces, split the columns, add prefixes, add suffix, and also another random kind of split at a specific delimiter. So I begin by going to data, and then I go to from, table, range. So just to let you know as well, there's a number of ways to load your data into Power Query. I've opened it up in an Excel workbook, and then you can load from table range, but you could also go here from get data, from file, you could load it from a PDF, from a folder. There's all kinds of different sources you could load it in from text CSV, from a website, but we're just going to stick from table range for the time being. So just click here, from table range, and this brings me into my Power Query here. All right. Now, once I do this, the place I need to go to is I need to go to transform, because if I want to do any kind of changes to the data in situ, as it were, I use transform. So I've gone up here to transform, and then I come over here to format. All right. So select the first column, go to format, and then it just says lowercase. Click on lowercase, it's all done. And if you look over here on the right hand side, you can see that it's actually, the step has been recorded here in my applied steps. Okay. Go here to uppercase, same thing. Go to format, uppercase, converts them all to uppercase, exactly the same thing. Trim, remove unwanted spaces. I go up here to format, and then I just go to trim. Okay. Right, now one of the things to notice about trim is that sometimes I've noticed it doesn't always do trimming for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, let's say I'm going to split the column. So I click here, split column, and let's say by a delimiter, I'll do a space, and I'm just going to each occurrence of the delimiter, and then click OK. Right. And then what I'm going to do is, let's say I don't need this one here, so I'm just going to remove that. All right. And what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to kind of merge these three, okay, and then kind of remove the spaces from it. So click here, hold down my shift key, press this one, go to merge columns, and I'm going to call this merged for trim. And then I click OK. And when it's merged for trim over here, let's say I can click on it again. Now, see at this point as well, it's actually kind of hasn't put a split in it. So I might just need to just go back in here to this one. All right. And what I should have done is actually put in a space between them. So merge for trim and then click OK. And that looks more like it. Now, if I want to just do a final trim on it as well, I can highlight up here again and then just go to format and then trim as well. All right. And that normally will kind of sort it out for me. Okay. For this one here, if I want to split the column, split column, say by delimiter, so I want to split it at each occurrence of the delimiter, and I'm just going to use a space again. Yeah, click OK. Right. Comes out here again, and what I might do then is, let's say for this one, again, I might just need to do the same thing again, put the three of them in here, merge my columns with a space, and click OK. Right. And then I've got this one done again. What I might need to just remove this column. So remove this one. All right. And then possibly just kind of merge these two again, if you like. So I'm just going merged and merged. So merge again, just call them merge two. So I think what I'm just going to show you here is basically that, particularly if you have two names and that kind of stuff, You sometimes have to do a little bit more faffing around with it. You can use the trim also in Excel, but just to bear that in mind. Okay, so this now looking good shape. There we go. And I could also do, if I wanted, just do a final trim on it as well. This one here allows me to add a prefix. So click this one here, and I just go to Format, add prefix, and I just want to put in 100 dash at the beginning of every prefix. Click over here. If I wanted something at the end, so again, we're just going to go to Format, add suffix at the end, and I might just say extra word. So this can sometimes be useful if you need to do a big quick update, let's say to a product or so on. And the last one here is I just want to basically split it at the colon, highlight it here, split column, and just say split at a delimiter. Now, if you also notice here, there's a number of other options like by lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, digit to non-digit. I'm just going to stick with the delimiter, colon. I'm just going to do the leftmost delimiter and just click OK. And that splits it out as well. Right. Now, once you've got it all done, okay, I then need to go up here to Home and go Close and Load to. I'm just going to load as a new table. And there we go. Nice and clean and ready to go. And of course, the beauty is that if I come back here to my data cleanup, and let's say I come to this one, and let's say I put in Christmas, go back here to this one, and if I do, see up here, that's where it is. And if I do a right click and refresh, it updates automatically. And that's one of the real beauties of this particular feature in Excel, okay, or sorry, in Power Query. So I hope you found this useful, all right, and mind yourself and take care. Bye.